All right, we live? YouTube, what's good? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. All of that. Looking for a flashlight. If y'all give me 1 second, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm moving shit and everything. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know where the other light at. We'll figure it out. All right, smash the like button. So what y'all see, I'm pretty sure y'all see the pictures that are left on the screen. What type of car I'm working on. Those who must know, and this goes for the top tech, since he wants to be the top tech, but I never see him do any work that's worth considering him a top tech. I mean master tech. So this is a 2008 Audi A5 with the 3.2 V6 all-wheel drive, of course, quattro and shit. So on this one, I was replacing the engine. I don't know any history on this engine. All I know is engine replacement. It got checked out by another mechanic, the shop owner, and when I drove it, all the smoke was coming out of the exhaust, so it ran like shit. Got 143,000 miles on it, whatever. I don't know the history of this shit. All I know is engine replacement, and that's what the fuck I'm doing. So book time on this is 19 hours. I just rounded to 20 hours. I know guys could rip the whole front clip off. I'm not ripping the front clip off. No, none of that. It's coming out as the whole assembly powertrain, the same way they do at the factory. So this video, we're going to be talking about, it's going to be part 2 of, dealing with junkyard engines and, wherever you buy your engine from, whether you want to get off Craigslist, offer up, let it go, Facebook, those little group joints they be doing on Facebook, or you got your reputable junkyard or whatever. I don't know where you're getting it from, but I'll tell you what to look for like I did on the last time. The last video I did type of it was, I think I did it on an 06 Saab 9.3, I think. Yeah, it definitely was a Saab, but I forget the year. So I'm just going to go over the engine and show y'all what to look for, and make sure y'all smash that like button, all right? So let's get it in. All right, so this is the engine. You can see, I don't know much on this engine, but I did ask when the boy who came and delivered the engine. This nigga came from all the way from Bronx, New York, or whatever you call it. I'm from the Bronx, BK. I ain't from New York. I don't know y'all slang. Y'all be like son and done and y'all I'm saying and y'all word dead ass, bro. Like y'all, we say dead ass too, but y'all talk funny as shit compared to us Philly niggas. I'm just saying. But New York boy, he had the accent too when he came here. My nigga, son, or all of that shit. Y'all funny as shit. But we talk way different and like mad aggressive and shit too. We can be like normal. Nothing wrong with us, but we talking like something wrong with us. Ain't nothing wrong with us and shit. Anyway, whatever. So he came from New York, delivered the engine, and all I know when I asked him, he said this engine has about 60,000 miles on. I think it was 59,000 or 69,000 miles on the engine. I don't know the warranty. Most of the engine places we deal with, the warranty could be up to like 100 days, 60 days. If you pay a little extra, you might could get a year. If you want to pay more, you might get 2 years. The warranty is up to you. You pay for it. You do whatever. So when I get these engines, what I like to check for is before get put in, before it get prepped, before I like to swap everything over, I like to know what the hell is bad, what's salvageable. I'll go around the engine. You'll see various amount of connectors, harnesses, and hoses cut. You got to keep in mind, like I said in that video I did on, doing the junkyard engines. These guys, it takes them a matter of minutes to get the engine out of the car. Literally, it probably take them 15 minutes or 20 minutes to get out of the car. Us mechanics may take longer because we got to make sure we don't fuck shit up. But these guys, they take shortcuts. They cut everything they fucking can, long as the shit is out. So some of the shit you could use, like, I got a couple. We all know that Audi is infamous for crappy ass brittle connectors after a longevity and shit just start fucking breaking. Good thing with this engine is low mileage. I can just cut and splice a new wire or harness, whatever, in between. I'm good. So I know that I got a shitload of connectors I can work with. Another thing I like to look for, look out for any leaks. Of course, you got your oil pan. We all know the German cars, they always leak. The oil pans leak. Not always, but most of them that got the higher mileage ones that ain't been done, they be leaking. So make sure you get that checked. Make sure this is another split surface right here. I guess this is the lower pan, and this must be like another section of the pan that goes onto the engine. I don't know. It's not the head gasket because the heads are right here. So this is another maiden service. Make sure whoever want to correct me, you can do it. I don't care. I really don't care. But check in between the block surfaces and the head. Make sure you ain't got no leaks in your Gucci. Check the crankshaft and the seal. Make sure that ain't leaking. You got your rear main seal. If you rotate it around, this flywheel right here. We try to get this for you, but hopefully y'all see it. If y'all can't see it, then so be it. But this flywheel is another seal in between. Make sure they ain't leaking. I never really had like cars like this where the rear main seal leak. That's just always on the shitty ass ones and shit. But not a lot of problems with this. But check the back of the head. Make sure, like I said, between the gasket, nothing leaking out. This timing cover right here, the chains are in the back of this motor. Look like someone was already in it because I see black Permatex, the ultra black, the best RTV cylinder to use. Real shit. The best one is the ultra black to use. It's maximum strength. But it looked like someone was already in it. The covers look kind of new too. Maybe they cleaned it, but maybe it was a leak. Maybe they did timing chains. I don't know the issue. It is what it is. But long as the engine's cool, because if we got a problem as soon as we start this engine, then it's gonna be it ain't gonna be good looking. Ain't gonna look good for the motherfuckers we're gonna call, because they gonna give us a fucking other one and shit. Or I'm gonna call them, because I'm the one who did the job and I'm gonna be pissed off. I gotta take this shit back out again. So check your valve cover gasket. You have a lower part of it. You have the plastic part. It looks like it's maybe plastic, but up here, there's a seal, the valve cover right there. And if you look lower part of this valve cover too, there's another section under it. I don't know what that's called. I'm not an Audi dude, but the Audi dudes, please correct me. Make sure that's not leaking. If it's leaking, it's a good time to do all of these things while the engine is out. Another thing you can check for, I want to keep the video short too, but make sure you ain't got no cracks. I said in a one video, I had a Nissan Murano, I did an engine in that, and before I was ready to put it back in, I noticed the bottom part of the timing cover was cracked. Like I said, I could have put a new cover on it and call it a day, but we paid for the engine. The engine should be cool before I put it in. And I don't no need to do all this whole extra shit. So we sent it back and got another fucking engine and shit. And that was good. But make sure you ain't got nothing cracked. Then we had something that was cracked here before we had to swap out. It was like a lower section of the pan on the Toyota Camry. Yeah, so we sent that.
We sent it back and got another one. We sent
it back and got another one. So yeah, if you sense that it's something
they didn't want to pay,
that is too much for you to do, that you shouldn't have to do,
that'd be like a short
They like to warranty the whole engine. Make sure you call if it's on the engine. Call and complain, get you another engine. Do not accept anything if you see a crack, something broke, something chipped, get another one. Real shit. Don't try to JB weld this shit, because you know that's not gonna work. So between the engine pressure and the heat, that shit gonna start leaking again. So I'm just gonna rotate this around. These up here are known to be leaking if you check the valley inside of it. Like this one got oil and shit. So I'm going to take this off. Most likely, it's probably an oil filter. I doubt it's the oil filter housing because it's not set up like the same A8. It looks like a different setup. From over here looking, it looks mad different, and the whole housing is plastic. But something under here is leaking, or maybe they took a hose off and it like literally dripped down in there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I got to take this whole plenum off because, you know, just to get to the back of the connectors when the engine is inside of the car is a pain in the ass to access everything from the rear with this plenum inside. So I want to take that off, inspect it. Most likely they just spilled some shit, but we'll figure it out. And if it needs parts that need to get ordered, then it's just going to get fucking ordered and shit. It is what it is. I talked about the hoses that gotta get replaced. Check your pulleys, assembly, like your crankshaft, belt tensioner, idler pulley, water pump, power steering pump. When this engine over here, y'all can't see it, but there's an alternator that rests right here, and the AC compressor that rests right there. Of course, they're smart enough to take them off and not give it to us. Some people give it to us, some people don't. But make sure everything rotates good. If you got like, spin it. If you hear like something rough or whatever, like the bearings is shot or like a groaning noise or whatever you want to describe it, replace it. Luckily for this, I'll probably just hit this a little bit with a die grinder just to get the rusted surface off, or probably hit it with some PB blaster. I can't even say PB blaster. I'm gonna do the same thing with this pulley, or I might just replace it. But make sure the tensioner is good. Make sure everything is good. Check this for play. Make sure they ain't got no movement. This got a tad bit of movement, but when I inspected the other engine, The old one has a tad bit movement on a water pump shaft. I'm moving a pulley. And it's not even enough to, I think it's okay because I'd had water pumps where it had the same amount of play. It is what it is, and power steering pump, so that's Gucci. But we probably going to recommend a new water pump just so the customer can have a water pump. Speaking of water pumps, let's replace the thermostat. Luckily, the thermostat on this one, if I can, looks like it could be right here. I could be wrong. I don't know. It could be in the back of the motor. I'm not an Audi specialist. Good thing we got all data. I'm going to figure it out. But make sure you replace your thermostat because thermostats do get sticky. Rust build up at the junkyard. They do leave engines sitting out sometimes. I'm just saying, rain hit the motherfuckers and shit. You just never know. Will you want a rained on fucking engine? Nobody wants a rained on fucking engine. That's why we check these shits before we put them in. But this looked like maybe it was kept in a container, a warehouse. I don't know because this engine is pretty fucking clean and shit. So make sure that's cool. Upper intake manifold gaskets. If you want to replace it. If it's flat, replace it. If it's not flat, you good. What else? Coil packs. This engine got enough coil packs. This engine has enough coil packs. Looks like I don't have to worry about the ignition part. The connectors for the coil packs on the old engine kind of like broke off and some of them were already broken. Good thing this engine came with something for me to just cut and splice, so it looked like I'll be spending an extra hour or two cutting, splicing my ass off and shit. I noticed this hose right here is brittle, kind of cracked up and shit. If you follow down here, this hose is ripped too. They cut it, so I'm going to go to AutoZone, measure the size of this. Go to Auto. Maybe matter of fact, I'll take it to AutoZone or whatever parts store we're going to, and match it up. And this hose too, match it up by size. Good thing this really ain't got no fucking bends. This down here got a 90-degree bend. I don't know if you can see, you probably could, but this one got a 90-degree bend. Gonna find something with a little bend on it and shit. 45-degree, 90-degree, I don't fucking know. Piss me off. I'm gonna rotate the camera around. All right, so running my mouth and the camera cut off, but it is what it is. So, so tomorrow, damn, just when you get these engines, just take your time. Take your time. When I get in here tomorrow, I'm gonna start swapping everything over. But I know I'm gonna find more shit that need to get replaced. Then you're supposed to expect that shit. Real shit, always expect it. But we're gonna take our time. We're gonna make sure everything get done good. I am gonna replace these valve cover gaskets because it looks like it's starting to leak. Take your time. Go over the engine. Whatever you see that don't look right, you can ask me. Ask me. I'll let you know. Take that shit the fuck back, or you call a motherfucking place and tell them niggas, listen, y'all shit sent me a fucked up ass unit. I want another one. You talk to them just like that. Real shit. Now, and tell them I said it. So, Leekautorepair. I'm just done running my mouth. I'm trying to get the hell out of here. I had no intentions on being this long as far as recording wise, but it is what it is. That shit happens. So, replacement engine from the yard. Shitty engine getting replaced. I'm Leekautorepair. 2008 Audi A5 3.2 V6. I'm starting to post more German cars, so be on the lookout for more German cars. Definitely, I seem to be the go-to guy for German cars in here. So I'm not flattered or nothing. I don't feel no type of way. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah, all this shit be tedious. Are you gonna fucking cry or you gonna get the job done? I don't know which one you want. I'm gonna get the job done, and I might cry at the same time and complain, but for the most part, I'm gonna get this shit the fuck done. So, another installment, Leekautorepair, got you on another video. It is what it is. Hopefully I can get some more big jobs for you. Maybe I'll do another part for this. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a tear down. I don't know if it's requested. I'll figure it out. It is what it is, but I'm Leekautorepair. I'll holler at you guys, and make sure you guys subscribe and look out for the next video. And Top Tech, bro, you not fucking with me, bro. You really not, bro. You said, y'all motherfuckers call me shade tree mechanic, nigga. This nigga work under the fucking tree. Cause when you see a tree, do you see a tree? Cause I'm under a car right now. Do you see a tree? I don't be getting y'all motherfuckers on YouTube. I really don't. Motherfuckers be like mad fake and shit. So it is what it is. Make sure y'all look out for it, nigga. I'll holler at y'all.